zkSync is one of the most exciting L2 projects, L2 to Ethereum, because it's hyper-scalable and super secure. On top of that, they will probably do a crypto airdrop, which is very exciting because it might be a big amount. And in this video, I'm going to show you what you can potentially do to not only win this airdrop, but a bunch of other airdrops on zkSync as well at the same time. So let's get started with zkSync website, the future-proof ZK EVM. You can see that the scaling freedom layer 2 protocol using ZK, so zero knowledge proof. This cutting edge tech that allows you to really preserve the foundational values like freedom, self-sovereignty, and decentralization at scale, and it allows you for going for the hyperscale. Now, if you want to get a potential airdrop, it's all about using the protocol. So you have to add zkSync Era to your MetaMask. The mainnet is live right now. You can do a lot of cool stuff with that, and you can start using that using a bunch of different protocols on top of zkSync Era. And in order to discover them and discover what's the best to use, you can go to DeFi Llama. So if you go to DeFi Llama, click on airdrops, you will see this website, and this website is basically on DeFi Llama is tokenless protocols that might airdrop. So those are protocols that do not have their own token yet, but might give you a token in the future. Now we want to filter that out by chain and go just to the zkSync Era. This is what we're interested in because this is basically all the tokens on zkSync Era, so they might give me an additional airdrop, and on top of that I will use those protocols on zkSync Era, which might guarantee me a spot on zkSync Era airdrop by itself, because basically all the newest protocols, for example with Arbitrum, it was by using the protocol itself, by using Arbitrum you will guarantee yourself a spot on a crypto airdrop that could give you $1,000 or $2,000. So basically it's using the token, and for all of that you also want to use those protocols that might give you additional airdrops as well. So you could get the airdrop, for example, from ZK Swap Finance or maybe Satori Finance. Those are the top tokens, the top protocols here. So if you want to go by the top protocols, you can basically filter by TVL, so that's the total value logged, so you can see what are the most people are using on zkSync Era, and this way you can use the most secure, but of course nothing crypto is 100% secure, so you have to make sure that you understand the risk. But quickly you can see that the top tokenless protocols are SyncSwap, EraLand for lending, and you have overnight USD for a CDP protocol, but you also have Satori Finance, Rollup Finance, Hold Station, and a bunch of others. So this way you can start using, for example, even the top 3, top 5 protocols, and use that as your guiding light to the potential airdrop in zkSync Era, plus airdrops from those protocols as well, which is really cool. Now, another thing is that you can also see what kind of protocols are growing really fast, so you can really filter by the 7 days change. And here we have Satori Finance on top, and Satori Finance was also in the top 5 protocols on DeFi Llama on zkSync, so definitely worth having a look at that. But also EraLand is getting quite a traction here, so it's all about the change within the last 7 days. Really cool stuff. Really, this is the best way to actually go after those big protocol launches like zkSync. We're probably going to see a bunch of other launches like that. So if you're looking for example, Starknet, if you're looking for this kind of airdrop, the best way is to have this one chain in mind, zkSync in this case, and then go on DeFi Llama and look for different protocols that are already building on top of existing infrastructure with zkSync Era in mind. And this way you can have 2 birds with 1 stone, which is really cool. For everything else, of course, subscribe to my channel. I tend to cover crypto airdrops, but also new coins, new DeFi, new chains, and everything else interesting in crypto. So subscribe and see you in the next video.